So, here we have anxiety disorder. So, yung anxiety, subjective siya na experience ng tao kung saan nakakaramdam siya ng feeling of apprehension, uneasiness, or certainty, or dread. So, result daw yon ng threat na pwedeng actual or imaginary lang, ganyan, misperceived or misinterpreted. And pwede siya maging threat sa identity or sa self-esteem mo. So, ayan. So, yung types of anxiety, meron tayong tatlo, which is yung NAC or NAC. Or yung una is yung normal, which is a healthy type of anxiety kung saan parang napo-force niya tayo para mag-act into something, katulad ng kapag mag-quiz, ganun. Ni-anxiety tayo na kailangan natin mag-aral. And yung acute naman is yung precipitated by imminent loss or change that threatens the sense of security. So, ito yung parang like may nawalan ka ng may na-dead sa inyo, ganon. Kaya feeling mo, paano ka na, ganyan, ano nang gagawin mo sa life mo. Yung chronic naman is yun yung parang, syempre from the word chronic, very long time na yun nararanasan ng isang tao. So here we have levels of anxiety, which is yung MMSP or mild, moderate, severe, and panic level. So yung mild, yun yung alertness level, yung moderate, apprehension, yung severe, free-floating level, and yung panic. So 1, 2, 3, 4 lang yan. MMSP. So sa mild, ito yung level of anxiety na associated with normal tension sa life. Therefore, yung individual is alert siya and increase yung perceptual field niya. Nagpaproduce to ng growth and creativity and it increases learning. So, gumagamit naman siya ng adaptive coping mechanisms to solve the problems and to alleviate anxiety. So, itong mild, parang siya yung normal. So, yung nursing interventions dito ay syempre i-recognize yung anxiety and i-explore yung cause ng anxiety and isolve yung mga problem na kinukos neto. So, moderate level of anxiety naman, ito na may response ng body natin sa immediate danger and focus directed siya into immediate concerns. So, narrowed yung perceptual field, selective yung inattentiveness, and meron tayo increase of tension, making the optional time for learning, and individual uses palliative coping mechanism. So, yung nursing interventions dito is mag-provide daw ng outlet for anxiety, mag-engage in motor activity to reduce tension, i-make yung patient na be aware sa behavior niya, sa feelings niya, encourage siya na mag-move from affective or feeling to cognitive or thinking. So, dito, i-refocus natin yung attention niya, encourage natin na i-identify yung thoughts and feelings, pati yung mga concerns niya. I-help natin siya na identify yung thoughts, feelings na nag-occur bago yung onset ng anxiety. And dito, magpo-provide na din tayo ng anti-anxiety medications. Yung severe level of anxiety naman, nagka-create siya ng feeling na something bad is going to happen or a feeling of impending doom. So, dito papasok yung norepinephrine or fight or flight response natin and nagkakaroon dito din ng narrow perceptual field pero mas focus siya sa mga details or pwedeng scattered yon. So, yung all of the behaviors na gagawin natin is dapat directed into relieving the anxiety ng tao na yon. Ito naman, gumagamit siya ng maladaptive coping mechanisms. Yung nursing intervention sa kanya is do not attack coping mechanisms, stay calm and stay with the client, give short and explicit direction para matuon yung attention niya sa iba, and mag-modify ng environment. So, bawal maingay, bawal magulo, ganyan. Or mag-move kayo sa lugar na hindi maingay. mag-set ng limit interaction with others, reduce environmental stimuli to calm the client, and to provide IM anxiety medication. So, yung panic level of anxiety naman, yun yung feeling of helplessness and terror. So, yung personality and behavior dito is nagiging disorganized na siya. And dapat ang ginagawa natin dito is, so dito, lessen na yung perception of environment nila. So, ang dapat gagawin natin dito is protect yung ego nila from awareness and anxiety causing distorted perception and loss of rational thoughts. So, dito, unable to communicate na sila, unable to concentrate na din, and gumagamit naman sila dito ng dysfunctional coping mechanism. So, yung nursing intervention dito is guide the patient step by step to the action, restrain yung patient, mag-administer ng injections of anti-anxiety medications. So, again, we have MMSP, diba? So, sa mild, MMSP, tapos yung coping mechanisms na ginagamit nila is APMD or adaptive, palliative, maladaptive, and dysfunctional coping mechanisms. So, we have types of anxiety disorder. Yung una is yung panic disorder, which is pwedeng magkaroon ng agoraphobia or without agoraphobia. So, yung agoraphobia pala, yun daw yung parang mapupunta ka daw sa isang lugar kung saan hindi ka makaka-escape and walang mag-help sa'yo. Yung phobic disorder naman, merong specific phobias and social phobias. Yung generalized anxiety disorder or GAD, obsessive-compulsive disorder or OCD, post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD, and acute stress disorder. So, ayan. So, yung panic disorder with agoraphobia, syempre, yun yung both recurrent unexpected panic attacks and agoraphobia. Pero kapag panic disorder without agoraphobia, recurrent unexpected panic attacks lang siya na walang agoraphobia. Parang ewan no? Yung symptoms nila is tatlo, which is PIWA or persistent concern of having attack, worry about the implications of attack, and a significant change in behavior related to the attack. So, ito pala yung definition ng agoraphobia. Yun nga daw yung mapupunta ka sa isang lugar kung saan mahirap mag-escape or walang mag-help sa'yo. Kaya ka nagkakaroon ng panic attack. And yung panic attack naman, yun yung discrete period kung saan nakakaramdam ka ng intense fear or discomfort na pwedeng mag-last within 10 minutes or pwede mag-develop within 10 minutes and yun yung pinaka-peak niya.